In this video, I'm going to go over the top 3 things that your singing teacher doesn't want you to know about them. So, let's sing something. La la la! I want to start off by saying, yes, I understand that I'm making a brutal generalization of singing teachers, but just listen up, check out these 3 things, and see if your vocal coach is good or not so good. Number 1, they're outdated. A lot of singing teachers, especially older ones, got their degree like 20, 30, 40 years ago. Do you know how long it takes, especially at a big university, for information to come out, to then get approved, to then get printed and put into the books, to then get taught to its students? There's a large time block that goes between that. So let's just take how long it's been since they got their education on singing, add in the amount of time that it took to get even like printed for them to know about it. That's how outdated their information is if they don't do consistent updating. I mean, let's just even look back at like 20 years ago, like iPhones and computers and where we are today. What I am doing right now with you on YouTube. Like, we had pagers and payphones. They were freaking payphones. So if you can compare, the technology to the singing techniques as well, things have changed so dramatically, and so many people are still teaching old, outdated information. Number 2, they know the terms, but they don't actually know the definition. They know the terms of things, but they haven't taken the time to actually even question. Like, my favorite one is support from the diaphragm. Okay, well, the question is, what does that mean? What does support from the diaphragm even mean? Does it mean that we need more air down there? And if we need more air down there, why do we need more air down there? What are we doing with that air? Where is that air going? How do I know that I'm actually supporting from the diaphragm? All of these questions are great questions. If they don't know these answers, then they should at least be able to admit that they don't know it and then do research on it, because it is their job to know this information. Otherwise, they're just kind of teaching you blindly. Number 3, they're bored. They've been teaching the same thing year after year, day after day, hour after hour, the exact same thing, and they're bored. And I hate to say it, but you're just there to pay their bills. You are their job. And if you're questioning if that's actually true, well, a good way to know is, do they do the same warm-ups for you as they do for every single student? Because your warm-up should be different depending on what your voice actually needs compared to the student that came after you and the student that came before you. Every single one should have different warm-ups depending on what they're working on with their voice. Personally, for me, I know this is true because it's tempting to kind of fall into that habit when you have a lot of lessons every day. That's also why I decided to move and travel the world and learn different techniques and learn different styles of singing and meet with different people and teachers and connect and dig into culture of music and all this amazing stuff, so then I can take it, break it all down, and give it to my students. It makes being a teacher fun again and exciting, and I really love it. And that love transfers on to my students. If you'd like to check out what my singing lessons kind of look like, click here. If you're new to singing and you want to improve your voice fast, I made a playlist for you. It's right here. Come and hang out with me in my Facebook group. We do all sorts of cool stuff. The link is down below, and I will see you in the next song. La la la.